Peter O'Toole, not the actor, is very well known around Cork, and one lesson he should have learned, I suppose, was if you can't remember getting home the night before, don't tell your mates in the pub, because one of them might ring Mick Mull and ask him to do something very, very scurrilous indeed.
Hello?
Peter O'Toole, is it?
Yeah.
Is that Peter O'Toole of Thomas Ken Park in Cork?
Yeah.
Hello, Peter. Joseph Maxwell calling from the Taxi Federation of Ireland here in Dublin. We've had a complaint from one of our members about some conduct in an Aerocab's taxi cab last night. Mr. Willie Wise. Do I have the right man?
No, I'm not Willie Wise. I'm not Willie Wise at all.
I know you're not Willie Wise. You're Peter O'Toole last time I checked. I say I have a complaint from a Mr. Willie Wise, who is a taxi driver with one of our affiliated taxi companies, Aerocabs.
Right.
You were in one of our affiliated cabs last night, driven by Mr. Willie Wise from Leitrim Street in Cork, is according to my records here, to Thomas Ken Park in Cork.
Yeah.
Right, okay. You are a regular customer of Aerocabs, I believe.
I am.
Yeah, okay. In the process, anyway, of our member delivering you to your abode, the cab was soiled, and the cab was defibrillated, if I can be so rude.
What do you mean defibrillated?
You had a crap in the taxi.
Me?
Absolutely. It's being fully valeted. The seats have had to be removed. It's had to be defumigated. The defibrillation process put in train, and it's a possibility the whole taxi will be deregulated.
Come at me. Are you joking me or what?
I wish I was. Now, we're the legal body that has all the affiliated taxi companies to protect. Now, rather than individual cab drivers tackling individual customers, we have to take the mantle here from Dublin, trying to get reparation for Mr. Wise, who is now suffering the loss of earnings, the loss of his taxi cab, and subsequent distress after the smell that you left in the cab.
Well, I'll tell you something for nothing now. I'll tell you something for nothing. Willie Wise must have done it in his cab, because I didn't do it.
Well, he begs to differ. He said you were in a completely cruel condition from drink.
I didn't. I had something for constipation, for sake. How could I in the cab when I have something for constipation?
Maybe you were trying to leave off and you followed through or something.
Leave off?
Maybe it was a shart, a kind of a half and halfer.
What's this leave off
The cab was soiled. Mr. Wise had to use a sick bag before he got it back to base.
Well, I tell you something for nothing. Mr. Wise needs a sick bag permanently. Just to look at him, you get sick.
If you choose to test my resolve in this matter, you will be looking at an outcome that will see you up in court, Mr. O'Toole.
Well, I tell you, you can put me up in all the courts in Ireland.
We'll be processing under subsection 22 of the Taxi and Trafficking Act a claim for criminal damage against you.
I was only getting a lift home, for God's sake.
You were getting a lift home and you had the audacity to use our member's cab as a toilet.
I did in me box.
Exactly.
You must be joking me.
Because the smell of urine after what you did would knock a horse, apparently. I'd say by the smell of the urine you must have been well drunk.
Are you joking? Before I went out to the cab, I went to the loo for a number one. I
know what it is. You obviously needed a number two and you were too drunk to realise it. And then sitting in our member's cab too drunk to realise you were doing it.
Come here to me. I'm not that bad at all, like. Christ almighty. I'm not that bad at all.
How can you explain, for want of a better word...
It's not what you're saying.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying there was a lump of poo, and number two...
Well, it must have been the person that left the cab before I went in.
So, but in that case you would have sat down on top of it.
I didn't.
Well, it mustn't have been there then.
Well, I certainly didn't do it anyway.
Look, this is a very serious charge. Defibrillating a public vehicle. That's paying tax and excise duty.
Can that be defibrillating this What's this defibrillating
It's a milder word.
It's defibrillating or defracturation. What the are you on about?
Or defecation, maybe. And Mr. Wise is very adamant that he wants to have you up for defecation of character.
Would you tell him I'll have him in the body of the court for defamation of my character?
Anyway, look, Cab Soiler.
My name is O'Toole, not O'Fool.
Well, look, anyway, Cab Soiler, I haven't got all day to be talking shite with you, so I'll have to leave it there.
Who's the Cab Soiler?
I beg your pardon?
Who's the Cab Soiler?
The Cab Cider? No,
cider?
Maybe you were drinking cider.
I wasn't be drinking cider.
You're a poo in his pants person, and
Wait, who are you anyway?
Perhaps somebody's fed you a laxative while you were doing all that drinking, did they?
Me? Come here to me. This is ridiculous. I'm getting Mr. Butler. Gee.
Maybe you got excited after coming out of the lap dancing club.
How do you know that?
We're the governing body. We know everything. We have spies.
You're the governing body of the lap dancing club, are you?
Oh, we're the government body of the Taxi Drivers Association.
Well, you don't sound like it.
Well, look, I'll have to get the Gardaí to come in and strip search you the next time you're in.
Are you out of your brain or what?
Do you know that we have you on street cameras, CCTV? Sure, you're a regular of all the lap dancing clubs.
What's the CCTV, whatever they call it?
CCTV, closed circuit television. Do you know what television is?
Who's the imbecile?
Who's the what?
Who's the imbecile? You are the imbecile, as far as I'm concerned. And it's cheeky you to get onto my phone and accuse me of this. It's unethical. I did whatever you call nothing. Can you tell me how many people were in that cab since?
Nobody, because it's off the road after you did a poo in it.
Well, I'll tell you something for forgotten. I was home at 11:30, not 1:30.
You must have been really drunk then.
Lies.
Are you calling me a liar?
I am.
You cab poo, are you?
I'm calling you a liar because you are a liar.
Poo in his pants. Poo in his pants. He's Mr. Poo in his pants.
I'll give you poo now. Where are you ringing from?
Poo in his pants. Poo in his pants. He's Mr. Poo in his pants.
I'll give you a load of poo now if I get down to you.
He's Mr. Poo in his pants. He poos all night when he comes from the dance. You're some tool. Oh, tool.
Who's this?
It's Mick Mulcahy on 96 FM, Peter.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm cut rotten.
And Peter, the DJ, wound you up. And you didn't do anything in the cab.
Bastard.
But he knew you had a few drinks and you didn't remember going home.
That dirty little bastard. Oh, Jesus, wait, that's him. He's strangled now, he's dead. He's inside the bar. I'm going to kill him now.
Peter, you're a gas man. Poo in his pants, poo in his pants.
Thanks very much.
Peter, have a great day.
Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
He's dead. He's dead.